So now the nice thing to remember is that you can share your screen if you are running a group or a class and you've got some video curriculum. I'm not going to pull up my browser just to save us a little bit of time, but you can click share screen. Find your browser. It'll pop up here as one of these share screen options. Just make sure you select the option to share your computer sound. It's really important. You can also share a file. So if you have, a file saved in Dropbox that's a video file or something like that, you could share that as well. And again, just be sure that you share computer sound. That way they hear it. So you can watch curriculum together as a whole group. All 100 people that are on the meeting can watch everything straight from your computer. This is really helpful if you have somebody who has a better, stronger internet connection than someone else. It can be... you need a good internet connection to stream that video through Zoom. But once that portion is done, or maybe you're not doing video, maybe you as the pastor or church leader, you're teaching the lesson to the whole group and you're running a Bible study. However it is you're doing it, doesn't matter. But you can have your teaching time with all 100 people, whether it's through video or through one person teaching it. And then you can send them to breakout rooms. So here we are in our First Baptist Sunday School Hour group here, and there we are. We got Bob's class. Remember, we had our trouble getting that named, but there it is. It showed up, and there's AJ. We had assigned him to that room, and there he is. So AJ is in Bob's class, and I could move him if I wanted him to breakout room 2, 3, or 4, even within the app itself. Now I can rename this if I wanted to the different names, and it's easier actually to rename them here than it is on the website. But at any rate, when it's time to head to groups, I can click Open All Rooms. So AJ now is going to get a little notification to go to his class, to Bob's class. And as the administrator, I can join, you can see any of these classes, I can join them. So right now, since AJ's in there alone, I'll go join AJ in Bob's class. So now that I'm in Bob's class, there's AJ, and we would have our maybe Bob was teaching the class, or maybe now we're just in a discussion time or whatever. But when it's time for that part to be over, I can go back, click breakout rooms again, click this little button that says broadcast a message to all, say time to wrap up. We are going back to the main meeting room in 1 minute. And AJ, give me a thumbs up if you got that message. All right. So now I'm going to click close all rooms, and it's going to automatically move AJ with, if he waits all the way till that 60-second timer runs out, it'll automatically move him. Or he can click the button to click return to main session, which is what I'm doing right now. And so here we are back in the main session meeting room, and now we could close in prayer and I can end the meeting for everybody. But this is a way that you can have just one paid account and have 100 people, or if you trust Zoom saying you can maybe have 200 people potentially, I'm not sure, but up to 50 different breakout rooms. And so, yeah, this is a great option for keeping the cost down and still being able to build that sense of community through video meetings. And if you think about families maybe joining in together, you might have a couple together, so you might have 100 participants, but 2 people are sharing a camera together. That exponentially sort of adds the number of people who are actually participating, because 2 or 3 people might be huddled around one webcam or one phone or whatever for the meeting. So that's just a brief walkthrough of how the breakout rooms function works on Zoom.